Hi Taurus, welcome back to the channel. It's me Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So today we're going to be looking at your love messages. It's a general read-in, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if it does, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended and personal reading with me. Take a deep breath, Taurus, okay? Interesting. So this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? What you don't see coming here, you got the Seven of Wands and also the Seven of Cups. I feel that what you don't see coming has a lot to do with you no longer wanting to be dealing with anything that is confusing to you anymore, because you feel that a certain situations, or you have been in a certain situation that hasn't been causing you peace because you have been holding on to a lot of fantasies, a lot of illusions, a lot of confusion, okay? And you're done doing so. Now, in your overall challenges, you got the 10 of Cups. What's your overall energy? You got the 9 of Wands. I feel that at this present moment, again, you have a bit of a trust issues when it comes to somebody. And I think you're tired. I feel that there is the need for you to withdraw your energy just a little bit and maybe pretend as if like everything is fine, putting on a smile face, but deep down inside, I do see you emotionally withdrawing yourself by a lot. And a lot of that has a lot to do with you feeling that this connection that you guys are in hasn't really been fair. When the Ten of Cups is in a challenging position, it talks about a relationship that failed to fulfill its promises. The Ten of Cups is a relationship where it's not about my happiness, or it's not just about your happiness, but it's about the happiness of both of you, right? But I feel that in this relationship, this isn't being achieved yet. We're going to clarify in a moment. Now, in the past, you have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. From this person's side, they got the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I understand this person is a dreamer. Yeah? Have a little bit of a Jupiterian energy that I'm sensing here. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius or you could be dealing with the Pisces. But I feel that in the past, there was some mini tower moment because 5 comes after 4. So it breaks the stability of the 4 in a good way, okay? Because there were some things here that you guys are realizing. Maybe you're realizing that, oh my God, like I wasted all of this time, to be fed with dreams and all that. Something like that. There's something here that you're regretting, but you put an end to it. Five of Swords is a very, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like you might cut off somebody, you might block somebody out, or you could be withdrawing your energy altogether. Or you could be saying, let's say, for instance, you're dealing with somebody who's like, one day when I am, I don't know, a millionaire, then we could be something. And you're like, if you, one day when, you know what I mean? So there's that energy from you. Like one day when, mm, this person could be coming up with the excuse, maybe if things gets better between me and my family, then I could start focusing on our relationship. But yeah, but when will that happen? I feel that there's something here about you that he's done holding on to hopes and dreams and expectations when it comes to this connection. Okay. This person, again, like I said, is a very dreamer type of person who believe that, you know what, like this relationship between me and Taurus, we could expand this. This could go somewhere. But circumstances needs to be aligned in order for us to be together. There's something about circumstances that is stopping them to be fully committed to you or to fully do something that you want here. But again, when the opportunity arises, I just don't feel that they take it. Yeah? Let's clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Four of Wands and the Temperance, from your side, you got the Lovers and the Magician. You could also be dealing with a Gemini here or a Virgo. But I feel that you are aware that you're facing some sort of choices at this present moment. And I do like the fact that you have a very great confident that whichever path that you guys are going to be taking, you could make the best out of it, which is wonderful. Now, when it comes to this person is happy with you. You know what I mean? They feel that you are a nice person to come home to. They really like your company. They also like it when you give them like tons and tons of attention. But again, there is this energy of like, it's not detached. The way that I'm getting this, the way that I'm feeling is more lazy. It's lazy. We're going to clarify in a moment, yeah? Now, in the future, Six of Wands and the Five of Wands from your side, and this person got the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Star. You see, this person needs you. Now I understand. This person needs you. There is a lot of codependency energy that I've been sensing from this reading. Somehow you like to be needed. And I do notice this, especially with people with like Venus and Taurus or Taurus moon. You do like to be needed. I mean, I think all earth sign does, like Virgo and Capricorn, you like to be needed. But again, at what cost? If I fulfill your needs, will you eventually fulfill mine? Because I feel that this is something that you're going to have a problem with in the future, where a part of you is pleased with the fact that, oh, wow, like this person is needing me and all of that stuff. But also a part of you is like, but what about me? You know what I mean? I also need someone to. I can't just be focusing all of my energy to somebody. So when is the time for me? When is the time for me? Let's clarify your reading here, Taurus. So I'm going to clarify that Four of Wands and the Lovers. You could also be dealing with somebody who's grieving, right? Like somebody who just grieved like a person or a job or something, and all of your energy is always going to be on them, dealing and healing from these grieving processes. But then I need something too. You need something too, and they're not giving it to you. And I think that's the root of your frustration here. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify the Four of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, because you're the Mr. or Mrs. Make It Happen. Every time they come to you with the Five of Pentacles with feeling of lack, right? Like, wow, like I'm so. And this is also one of the reasons why they love coming home to you and they feel that you are a safe person to be with. Has a lot to do with every time they feel Five of Pentacles, every time they feel disappointed, upset, every time the world is harsh to them and all of that stuff. You're always there with the Three of Pentacles in a way that you are always willing to help. Again, like I noticed this a lot in Taurus placement. Yeah. I had an ex who's a Venus in Taurus too, always wanting to contribute to help each other. And again, like that's so beautiful of you, and you're willing to do that. That's beautiful. They trust you completely. I feel like you're the only person that they trust when they're dealing with the harshness of the world. Whatever it is that they're disappointed about. It could be about them running to you because, I don't know, their ex-husband or their ex-wife treats them horribly. Or it could be because something problematic happening at work or whatever. But they're always running to you because you're always there for them and you're always wanting to help. Especially with that Knight of Pentacles, like you're always coming up with the idea, even if they don't ask for it. Even if they don't ask for it. It could be as simple as their car broke down. They texted you, not even asking for your help, but you willingly, like, let me help you, let me fix you, let me get somebody to help you, something like that. Let's the Temperance and the Magician. Yeah, see? Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and also the Empress in reverse. You're self-abandoning yourself, and I think you're starting to realize that. Because you're the one who is the trustworthy, the reliable partner. You're the one who make things happen. That's why I called you Mr. and Mrs. Make It Happen. Well, with the Empress in reverse right here, it's either one, you have somebody else that you're dealing with, or you've been self-abandoning yourself in a way that you keep on giving to your own detriment. You keep giving your cup of love, your glass of water, until it runs out. Basically, that's it. And you're also starting to realize no matter how hard this person tries to love you, they can't reach the depth that you are. Because this person tried, with the Queen of Cups right there. But again, you're unhappy. It doesn't, it's like you wish they have your initiative. You wish they have your either mind reading ability or the ability to just, I don't know, there's something here. There's something that I'm sensing that you're more in tune, you're more sensitive to what they need in comparison to theirs. You know what I mean? Okay, let's clarify the future. So yeah, if you ask me, does this person has any sorts of serious intention with me, Anisa? Yes, they do. They do. But again, like I mentioned earlier, there's something about them being lazy. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to get some sort of recognition, either through vacationing or through works. There's something here that you guys are going to be celebrating, and they're also going to be hearing about it, and they're going to be happy. Now, similar to how they've always been, I do feel that eventually in the future, again, they need you. There's some sort of codependency here. Like they need you to soothe them. They need you as their emotional safety. Okay, let's clarify the Star and the Five of Wands. Two of Swords, Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords, Nine of Wands. That's right, yeah. Have you been performing for this relationship, Taurus? Have you been auditioning for love here? Because I feel that eventually you guys are going to grow tired. There's something about this person that I'm not going to say detached, but there is a big decision, there's a big action that this person is supposed to be doing, that they're too lazy to do that. And it just keeps on hurting you. So you guys in the future are going to be a bit conflicted, like what should I do about this because I'm tired. Let's say, for instance, this is somebody that you've dated for quite a while and they haven't chosen to finally commit to you. There's still that, that indecision of wanting to commit. And like, you're like, what? Haven't I shown you how much I love you? Haven't I shown you so much support already? So there's that disappointment here. Okay. Maybe maybe I was wrong using the word lazy. I was supposed to use the word comfortable. This person is very comfortable with you. Too comfortable to a point they became a bit lazy. So, all right, I'm going to take this to the extended. I'm going to be clarifying a lot. Now let's get into your advice here. Taurus, Four of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So, rather than wondering, because again, like I said, there's something here that you need from them. Something that gotta do with decisions, something that gotta do with actions, something that gotta do with maybe them choosing, okay? It's been bothering you a hell of a lot, right? Four of Swords in reverse, you can't stop thinking about it. You keep obsessing over this, right? Instead of just trying to figure out and trying to, interpret small little actions from them as like, oh yeah, maybe they do, or maybe they don't, something like that. Ask, okay? Just ask it out loud, honey. Then you'll know what to do about it. But ask. Ask the question like you did in the past. When? How? I'm tired. I mean, Taurus are known for their patience, right? But like, I feel that now that patient has a limit, and you've almost, and I do see you in the future reaching your limit. Just ask them, point blank. Ask them, okay? So, Taurus, I think that is from reading for you here. I'm going to take this all to the extended. I'm going to see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.